What's up, everybody? I'm out on the old 2024 KTM 300 XCW. Most likely by the time you see this bike will have been awarded to someone else because it's late September when I'm riding, and I doubt this video will come out before the sweepstakes when this bike is given away. But just wanted to, I had a frustrating morning, had a really kind of frustrating conversation with somebody right when I got to the trailhead, and the conversation didn't really go, the way I wanted it to. That's how it is sometimes. And so kind of now what I'm doing is just blowing off steam a little bit, and that's something that dirt bikes have always really been good for me with, is just being able to get out, get centered, sometimes blow off some steam. If you're having frustration, stress, whatever else in your life, we do call it throttle therapy for a reason. So yeah, I'm glad that, I'm like, if I'm gonna have a hard conversation, I'd rather have it, when I'm able to come out and then blow off some steam. So that conversation was going to happen regardless today, regardless of whether I was going to go riding or not. But I'm just kind of grateful that it happened when I was able to just gear up and go. So my question to you as you're watching this is, what are the sorts of things that pressures, stresses, and the things in life that you're dealing with, or that you have dealt with, that you've been able to kind of maybe cope or get some closure on or blow off some steam because of your dirt bike riding? It's a real thing, man. Here we are in freaking September, and it's the first time I've been able to ride this trail this year. It's kind of sad. This is a trail that isn't too far from where I live, and it's great. It's kind of an out and back. You can make some loops and offshoots off this thing, but it's essentially an out and back. That's what a lot of the trails are here in Utah, is out and back. But yeah, it's good to get out on the bike. The temperature is absolutely perfect today. I'm a little warm, but that's pretty typical. Like, I have on some good vented gear or whatever, but I'm always creating heat on the bike, that's for certain. But yeah, this is great. Like, there's a bunch of, I saw a lot of fall colors coming in. There's not really any juniper trees or any, there's juniper trees here, but there's not any like maple trees right here that are turning color. You can see the shrubs. Scrub oak here is starting to yellow just a little bit with fall, but mostly back up in juniper trees here that don't change color. There's pine trees off to my left right there. Obviously they're evergreen. But that is just like some crisp air that feels so good right now. Man, I've said this so many times over the years, but if I could pull you through your screen right now and feel what I'm feeling, feel that brisk autumn air and smell the pines, oh my gosh. This TBI 2-stroke is running amazing. You know, the more I've ridden the 24s, I really have enjoyed the way they've mapped the XCWs for this. You know, like it is a softer mapping, especially much softer than what my XC bike is. But for out here riding this stuff in the rockier terrain and in the hills and whatever, the single track, it's actually really, really good. There's so much power, but it's not like just so snappy it's setting the rear wheel on fire all the time and like losing traction because of it. So that's really great. Into some aspen trees here too. That's one of the great things about this particular trail is you have a little bit of everything. You have some aspens, you have some pines, you have some junipers, you have some scrub oak, all that kind of stuff. It's kind of fun. There's some more deserty stuff. Like on the south-facing slopes like this, it's a little bit more of a desert-looking feel. A little bit. I mean, high desert, obviously. We're still in trees. But then you get on the north-facing slopes where the moisture stays in the ground a little bit longer, and then you've got pine trees, which is pretty cool. Love that. But yeah, just out here on the bike, getting centered. It's the one day this week that I can ride, and so I'm like, I'm going to take advantage of it. Take advantage. Feels good. This opens up so much right here. It's like, I wonder if people have been coming with side-by-sides on this. I hope not. But then it'll tighten back up to where I'm like, I don't know. Like this. Yeah, side-by-sides have been coming down this damn thing. That's so frustrating. This is a single track. That pisses me off. Stay off the single track, people. I guess that road down there is where they're kicking onto it. Most of it is too rugged or whatever to be taken side-by-sides. Needs to be nasty. If the trail's nasty, just carved out of a side hill, then you don't have four-wheelers and side-by-sides on it. But when it evens out, if there's a way to get onto it, sometimes they do. Frustrating. Frustrating. But what do we do? People buy these freaking crazy expensive side-by-sides and then they just looking for all these places to use them. Not cool though.